Oh, we do need to order food soon, so we will. Oh, shoot. Hold on. mm. Hello, I'd like to place an order for a party tray today. All spicy chicken. That's all. And my name's Jonathan. Nice to meet you. Yeah, let's do. Can we do in an hour? Is that okay? Yeah, let's. Okay, in that case, hour and a half. That would be perfect. Hour and a half for now would be awesome. Perfect. I'll see you soon. Thank you so much. Bye. Hey Siri, set an hour and a half timer. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, set a 1 hour and a half timer. You're gonna do the thing again. Hey Siri, set an hour and a half timer. Hey Siri, Hey Siri, add to calendar in an hour and a half. Pick up food. Done. It's on the calendar. All of that. Okay. Why are you? Sweet. Is that the new camera? Okay, that's the new camera. We're good. Okay. Just checking. Just getting TikTok up. There's a filter. None. There we go. Sweet. And in an hour and a half, I'll have food. Yeah, chill. That solves that. We'll see. Okay. Nice. Couple things I want to get done is some competitor analysis right now. I'm just checking out a competitor. I like that they have a whole B2B play. Oh, I like this too. This is a whole thing. And I'm vibe coding at the same time. Oh, so we are multitasking. I didn't realize I had Cloud Code going. Hello. Welcome. We're just kind of vibe working. The real show is on YouTube, but good to see you, Randy. Welcome. I'm just kind of talking over some of the stuff that I'm doing. Vibe coding with Claude because the API, the get late API that I use, which is super dope. I'll let you see those. This is fun. There you go. So the API that I'm using, they just got a software update, which is like super dope. I should probably do this. There we go. That's probably a little better. Nice. So if you guys know, I have a content automation app, and it publishes content, short form content, creates it on a roll, and then automatically publishes. Does the idea, the production, the editing, all that with Talking Head avatar. Just go to my TikTok, any of my channels, you'll see my avatar. He's already posting content. That dude is already, that's dope. So one of the softwares that we use for the API, GetLate, just got an update, released a new feature for logging. So traditionally, I would have to go to NAN. What's up, Wes? I would have to go to NAN, and then I would have to like fill out the nodes and do an update and do some new feature to do some logging. Like that would be like my life right now. But actually, no, because that new feature came out. Um, Giving it to Claude, and now Claude's going to go read the whole documentation about the new feature and implement said new feature, which is basically logging. When we publish the 6 social media channels, we're kind of blind, or the app is blind. It doesn't actually know if it's actually been published successfully. There's no like feedback. Like, so they just released that. It's going to do that. And Claude, by the time this video will be done, or by the time I'll finish talking, Claude will have it updated. So, and I'm doing this so that this doesn't lag. You guys know my live streams. They lag when I work, but they don't lag if I'm streaming on the Red app while I work. And so I think that's going to be the unfortunate balance. If you guys want to see my screen, got to go to the Red app. But what's up, Wes? Hope you have a blessed day. Hope you're having a great. But I could give you guys better audio though. I could at least do that. Hold on. I could at least do that. Ugh. I could get. Sounds fine. Let me see if. Let me know if this sounds better. Okay, so this is no microphone. No microphone, no microphone, no microphone. Audio test 1 2 1 2. Audio test 1 2 and 2. Option number A or option number B. This is audio test number B with the recorder. Do you guys like option 2 or option A? It's like you're at the optometrist and you're like, I like option A, I like option B. So hopefully that, we'll just rock that. See if you guys, gives you guys a little, I think there's also a delay too. So Claude's vibe coding in the background, I'm just gonna move him. I found this app. There's a cool app called FeatureBase, is it? I think it's FeatureBase. Um, and FeatureBase, if you have an app, it creates a log for people to like make suggestions on improvements for your app. Uh, I'm just kind of actually signing up for it because I think option B is better, less background noise. Boom. I want to give you guys the best experience. I will invest in better gear. One day I'll get the Rode or the other ones. The other ones are better, I think. So I think this is just quick and fast. Thank you for the feedback, Wes. It improves the experience. So, okay, so this app is called FeatureBase. FeatureBase. It basically is a Kanban board for your members, your customers, your clients, your community to make suggestions on improvements on like what features or upgrades they want. And then you can see voting and comments. And then you could talk to people and say, hey, we're going to release this feature. Would you guys like the beta test? Is it okay? And you release features like on a software level. I thought that was interesting because it's like, I'm always looking for ways to improve the experience for the community as well. And taking feedback is a big, or trying to, we don't really have much of a feedback system or a feedback inbox. So let's try it out. I'm willing to just test it out for a moment just to see. Because it's technically, they have a really good free plan, basically. We got to customize and invite. Dr. A Academy. No, I don't care about any of these. I just want to set up your domain. I don't want to set up my domain. This will be really good enough. Because this will be good to see or poll what new features audience members want to have. So, okay, I'm already lost. How do you configure, categorize, growth feature requests, create a custom board, edit? Okay, they don't make this easy. Yeah, we're just configuring this board right now. All the stuff you see is all going to be on my computer, basically. Can you ask a question? Yes, please ask the question. I'm just kind of vibe working at the same time. Kind of just sharing the stuff I'm doing. But yes, please, Zachy, ask a question. I should put like a poll right here. Stickers. Let's do yellow. And let's do this. Ask your AI questions. No, it doesn't type. I gotta type this. There we go. That way for new people. Hopefully that's not too annoying. That's pretty annoying. Let's put you. I think that's the closest I could do it. Something like that. Okay, so now let me update the process method. Updating. So okay. Tool interrupted. No, continue. Okay, so he's working community. I was going to log into the community to check some stuff. Oh, and then I want to run a competitor analysis real quick. So we're just kind of doing some admin stuff right now. One, I want to compare my business to another business to see what the difference is between mostly targeting B2B play. I think in 2026, I'm going to be offering more B2B workshops. Everything I've been doing is mostly B2C, coaches, consultants, freelancers, SMBs, and stuff like that. But I want to do more B2B workshops of like a one-day workshop for your team. I come in and I literally transform your team and help them unlock 10, 24 hours a week in free time using automation tools that you guys have already. You don't have to buy anything extra, which is cool. Because there's like some really, I'm actually super excited. What's up, Founder Q? I'm excited for the week 3. We're in week 2 right now. This week is vibe coding inside the community. Week 3 is the content automation app. So week 4, we're getting into Google Gemini. Gems and Opal, very interesting. I think if the best way I can explain it is that I'm doing very well, Founder Ike. Hope you're having a blessed day. I think Google Gems is like custom GPTs, and then Google Opal is like NAN workflows. And those are 2 free tools that Google has. I mean, they're not anything new. They've just been upgrading them over time, which is kind of interesting. Sign in. So I was like, ooh. So we're going to be teaching that inside the community. He's like, always, thank you. No, everyone on here, hope you have a blessed day. Just sharing the tips. So if you guys have AI questions, pop them in. Let's see. So I'm going to be using GenSpark in a moment to run a competitor analysis on me versus another competitor. I want to look at their B2B play, how they're marketing, how they're branding, how their website is, what their position is, what their products are, and stuff like that. And then we're going to model, and we're going to vibe code an update to the website. We're going to have GenSpark do some lead generation. It will go out, find the right B2B local businesses in my area, because I'll do in-person workshops. That'll be real fun. I get to go network, go meet people, you know? I don't sit in traffic when you work online in a good way. So that's what I think is going to be what the play for 2026. And it opens up a lot more opportunity where I get to come into your business, transform your team, upskill your team, show them automations, apps, vibe coding, all that fun stuff, basically, so that you guys are super dangerous in 2026. Like 2 sessions in my one-on-one coaching, just 2 sessions already unlocked 24 hours in saving with one client. Already, with just looking at he's mostly a consultant. A lot of what he does is research, presentations, information, strategy, documents. 2026, he never has to write a single document, and he never has to create another presentation ever again. And he's going to press a button, and it's going to be the better documents and better presentations than he could ever create while he just sits there vibe working, as they say. So nice. That's going to be the play. That's vibe. while I'm talking to you guys, I'm vibe coding right now too. I have Claude. He's in the background just doing his thing. Uh, he's made an update too. By the way, the app is stable. Roughly 90% stable, but I would say 95% stable. But the content automation app, it works. I can't show you my screen because then the audio will lag, and then people get sad because they're like, John, you're talking, but it's like a it's like a Jet Li movie. It's like your mouth does not match. It's like, nah. Shout out to Jet Li. Okay, so I think. Can you run a test? Because the interesting with software development is like you gotta have the full production, you gotta have sandboxes, you gotta have staging, and then you gotta have QA testing. So no matter what, when you leave no code tools, you gotta learn software development tips, which is so dope. Log says APIs are working. Okay, so Claude's happy. We just pushed a new update to this app because technically we have 7 people beta testing the content automation app. So if you're a member in the community, send me a direct message with your GitHub email and I will give you access to the content automation app. So 2026, you don't have to push content. One of the biggest things is just automating LinkedIn. Oh dear, like oh my. You know how many people would pay just to have their LinkedIn automated? Like, I'm really tempted to make a website called automatemylinkedin.com and just send all coaches and consultants there, just vibe code a website and just like, hey, pay a monthly subscription, and then your entire month is all automatically updated. Okay, so how did I want to do a quick MVP of this, but sadly, I don't have an example. Because I want to add more consistent product updates to my members. So I saw this on, I saw it here on getlate.dev. So if you guys are, I wish I could show my screen somehow. I can't show I have to buy a new computer because this thing lags if I try and show my screen at the same time. Using Google AI Studio and Vercel in specific, that's a great combination. Dr. Death says don't do it. Dr. Death laughs. Anything Dr. Death says, it comes on, you agree. He's like, don't do it. Don't do it. But I'm streaming on the Red app right now, so that's easy. That's no problem. So if you want to see my screen there, that way you can watch me on your TV. Much easier. And you can see exactly what's on this. I will solve this problem in a moment. I'll probably have a TV screen or something behind here. Figure that out. Anyways, this is the API service. They have a thing called Roadmap. I really like this Roadmap. So I want to replicate this one. What are you checking out? I'm checking out, so this app is called Feature, no, Feature Base. Feature Base, I know if I can't show my screen, it's kind of frustrating. So Feature Base is an app. Treat this like a podcast. That's the best way to think about it. Okay, so Feature Base is an app if you want to put a Kanban project tracker for your members, customers, clients, beta test users, so that they can submit tickets for improvements to your app or app, program, whatever, and then everyone could vote as well too. So you could vote on features, and then whatever gets the top feature gets put in the queue. We do whatever. Is it a new course? Is it like a chat support? Is it a template? Like what could help the members the most in the community? So it's kind of like like a feedback system, so that I could be my hypothesis when I looked at this, I was like, I want to create one like this so that I could just put this in the community and just see like what do people want the most. It's like give the people what they want. So I'm gonna call it feature request. I'm gonna call it main roadmap. Okay. And then only users in your, those are probably paid features. It's gonna be exclusive inside the community anyways. So try growth for, nope. Okay, so now I have my, can I create a custom board? No, I don't need a custom board. Okay, so that's it. Now manage my permissions. Can users be able to downvote? No, they can't downvote. They can only upvote. Anonymous posting, anonymous commenting, anonymous upvoting, anonymized user information. This option will display a unique random name and avatar for each user that interacts with your features organization. Yeah. Oh, those are paid features. Okay, we'll just start this out. Now I share it. Okay. Hi, Sarah. Yeah. You know what I just had two epiphanies right now. One, Sarah, welcome. I'm putting together, so basically, GetLate, the API that I use for the content automation, which is stable. Sarah, send me your GitHub email that you have your GitHub account, and I'll give you the repo for the content automation app. It's super dope. Also there too. She's on YouTube. And I was looking at their website because they shipped a new feature, and I was like, oh, that's a pretty good feature. I was like, then I was poking around at their website. They have a roadmap, and I was like, ooh, a roadmap. And so whenever I see buttons, I press all the buttons on a website, and I'm like, ooh, you unlock secret menus when you press all the buttons. So I was looking at this, I was like, yo, this is really cool. Because they shipped the feature, and I was like, that's actually a valuable feature. I was like, good job, team. And so auto reply direct messages on social is like a big automation. I think there's three automations I want to focus on in the community. One for content automation, one for sales automation, and then one for well, social media auto reply is a big thing, like managing inbox, managing messages is a big thing. And then like then the rest is like operations type stuff. So but I had two epiphanies, so I'm setting this up for the community, and I'm gonna ship this today, right now, because I'm just like, my whole thing is like quick, fast action. How can I just, as I'm talking to you guys, take quick action as I can to just ship this and just get feedback and iterate. So this is the inspiration, and the second epiphany that I had, I'm poking around on their onboarding document right here, and I like it. I like their onboarding document. Like, took me a second to kind of go, oh, follow the instructions, John, step one, and continue down. That wasn't intuitive to me. But now I'm like, oh, okay, I'm following your onboarding document. And so now I want to kind of like take a screenshot of this and save this to my swipe file, because I want a better onboarding document for the community members. That's a big feedback thing, is like when members come into the community, giving them an onboarding documentation page that has everything they need. Like, that's what I'm trying to do. We need our own ManyChat type system too. I wonder, is it like a, because if it's a vibe coding problem at this point, it's just like, okay, it's some number of hours for vibe coding to kind of crack your own ManyChat. Like, all software can be replicated. So how can we just replicate and vibe code ManyChat? Because why not? Anyways, I mean, they have a generous free plan, so I was like, let me just ship this. Okay, so let me copy this And then let me see this in incognito mode. Ooh, welcome to Dr. AI Academy. Feedback. This is our main. You have feedback and then you have roadmap. Oh, what do they have? Oh, they have feedback, roadmap, and then they have changelog. Oh, I updated. I shipped a changelog for the content automation app, and it's so dope because then you see like, oh, what's the difference between 2.0 and 3.0 of the content automation app, and now we're on 3.2. We're on version now for the community. And it's like so dope because you get to see all the different features, and the features are gangster. I shipped last night content auto scheduling feature. So once the content is produced, you press a button and it will automatically queue it up for the next appropriate time slot. If you're trying to post 3, 5, 10 times a day, it will automatically find the appropriate time slot and just fill it. Yeah, that feature's there. Wagner says, but how about the restrictions for Insta for messaging? They're the only ones yeah, I'm sure they have like the API restrictions, which is like super annoying. There's like other ways, but they're quick ways to get your IP banned, which is the thing. So we shall figure out a way to. I mean, at the end of the day, I could just vibe code an automation tool that has AI and scans it and just takes a picture. Like you can replicate a lot of stuff now, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, so when you schedule a video, it will automatically verify the published status after 5 seconds and store the results, so you can manually verify. Okay, cool. So now we shipped a new feature for the content automation app based on their update because we got new data for their log. They now enable logging for multiple social media platforms. And so when I schedule a video, it will automatically verify the published status after 5 seconds and then store that as a result. Because I'm publishing to 6 social media channels and I got to know, did it publish successfully? Was one an error because the character count was too long, like certain platforms? So then I can manually verify and schedule them via the API. Sick. Okay, cool. And he did a whole test across 6 social media accounts. Okay, cool. Okay, push to GitHub. Push to GitHub. And also update the documentation. All right, that's like paying to have Claude as a software developer in your pocket where you're like, let me just talk to my software developer right now and just like, yo, software developer, can you just push an update right now? He's like, yeah, no problem. Ooh, and then we have a change log. Okay, let's ship this. This is cool. Okay, so where, I think in the community, let's go to the community real quick. There's a way to link. How do I, as an admin, put a link at the top where you have courses, events, members, or leaderboard, or maybe on the left-hand side that is specifically, well, never mind. Because let me just add it. Because welcome to the community, you come into the fundamentals. Granted that you take level 1, level 2, level 3 in the community, they are ordered in some logical order. In here, I'll just add a lesson and just say roadmap, publish, view. Okay, and then modern customer. Look at this. Look at their website. Their website is dope. I'll post the website inside the community as well too, because you guys could check it out, and it's like pretty nifty. They got pretty dope free plan too. So let me put this in the community. I just want the text so that I can go to here. I want you just to write a small short post about releasing a new feature called the roadmap, where it's a feedback discussion board that then turns into a prioritized feature upgrade for improvements or fixing bugs in the community experience for all the members and future members. So if there's courses or anything we could do to improve the workshops, the courses, whatever brings the most value, honestly. So write that as a post and then say, here's the link to try it out. And then also say the link to, here's the software I'm using if you want to try it out for your own business. Okay, cool. Voice to text, you guys did not see me type a word, right? I know. No typing. No typing. AI right now is writing the email. Writing the message better than I could. So I'm just going to copy this. Go to the AI community. Create this as a post. Oh, it's probably still lagging on YouTube too. I'll keep that in mind. YouTube's probably still lagging. Okay, I want this as a post. And then I gotta update the calendar. What do you call this? Roadmap and feature request? Roadmap and... feature base. Support feedback. Support and feedback. Okay, cool. Let's see if this works. I want to say modern. Support and feedback platform. We're excited to launch. I'm excited. There's no we. It's just me. I am a team of one. There is no we. I am the marketer, the operations, the janitor. I'm excited to launch the new roadmap, a feedback discussion board for members that turns your ideas into prioritized feature upgrades. Share suggestions, vote on improvements, help shape fixes for help shape improvements for workshops, courses, or anything that makes the community more valuable for current and future members. I'll collect feedback, prioritize what brings the most impact, and keep you updated as items ship. Check it out. Link to the roadmap. Yeah. There's no affiliate link. I just want to use this for my own business and test it out. It may work, it may not. I may like it, I may not, honestly. I need to kick the tires as a consultant, try all the features so that when a client goes, we have no feedback system for us to improve features and we're improving random features for our business, and you're like, please stop, you should be improving features that customers want. And so you need to implement a feedback and support system that your members or community can use. To join the community, Coach Calvin is the image profile. Click there, and when you join, it's $97 a month, and you get a 1 hour one-on-one session with me. I get to look at your business, show you how to automate your business, blow your mind with what's possible with automation, and give you a clear roadmap on how you can save 20 hours a week using AI automation. Nice to meet you, Coach Calvin. What kind of coach are you? Kind of curious. I have to press all the buttons. I help busy people get fit from their comfort. Fitness coach and motivator. I have a couple fitness clients. Nice. We can move you and really scale you. Oh, especially for your content. Join. I'd love to have you. It's such a great community. We have 155 amazing members. Okay, so this is now shipped. Let me just copy that and then paste that here for a lesson for new members, so that when new members come in, they part of their curriculum, there we go, part of their curriculum is to know where all the features are, basically. Okay, publish, save. I would like an image, please. John, please, please, please. That would be amazing. Future base. I'm a fitness coach. Nice to meet you. I have a couple of fitness coaches I've helped teach them how to do content, how to scale their business, how to do automation. Your business is pretty simple. Like, honestly, like, I'll give you a secret right now. Calvin, go look up Bryan Mark, BryanMark. That's the guy who's going to get you to your 5, 10, 50K a month. So model everything he does, because if you were my client, I would just find success that's already out there that's doing exactly what you're doing but making more money. And then I would show where you are and where they are and how you could close the gap. Bryan Mark. You can find him on Instagram mostly. And then his YouTube channel is really good too. So both play. I don't like his TikTok. It's way too blah blah blah. I would just go to his Instagram and then go to his YouTube. Go to his YouTube, sort by most popular, and binge his top 5 videos. Then call the doctor back in the morning for your next prescription. Anyways, so future base. This is really dope. Okay. And then I just want an image, and we can ship this. I think this will be cool. I like this thing. This is really cool. I don't know what this is, but this looks, whoa, like a whole command central. But this will be dope. People like, hey team, we're shipping out a new feature, a new course that you guys have been wanting, because that would be dope. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, good sir. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the AI fam. I don't gatekeep here. I share all the secrets because I want you guys to have your business be the most profitable business. So that's now shipped for members. And then we're even going to pin it. So and then I could pin it to the top. Very cool. I'm testing it out. That'll be cool. Let's just ship it. And then when they click on it, you could just create a post. I want a da 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 da. I want da 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 da. Submit. And then I shall move it from the backlog to the next up of what we're doing for Q1. And then what's been in progress, what I'm building right now, and then what's been done kind of thing. That would be dope. We gotta, this is nice. Okay, cool, that's shipped. Now the last thing is the login, which is one of the biggest things. Okay. Paint. I kind of want that picture in the top of the image. So to do that, crop, save, to there, and then download. Hope you guys are having a good day, Wes. Now from here, I'm going to switch over to a little competitor research because, wait, is it because it's a PNG? You don't like PNGs? Oh, you don't like PNGs. That's not nice. File, export. Fine, everything got to be the JPEG. Boom. Oh, fine. Okay, we will just move the text down below. That way it looks like a blog. And now it's shift for new members. And okay, cool. Perfect. And that's in the onboarding. They even show you like how to cancel your plan, how to see the roadmap. So when you come in, I mean, not the best, but got a pretty good onboarding system. Comes in, they got to just go through. Definitely book your one-on-ones. Oops. Okay, cool. So that's that feature. And I'm just going to save this for right now. Because I really like this onboarding. I like this onboarding document. They have a really nice, clear, one-page, like, look, come in, get onboarded. And I'm going to model that to improve the experience for my members. So new members come in and they get updated as well too. That's good, that's good. Okay, this gentleman was very interesting because he just became a speaker at Outskill. And I like Outskill. They're Indian AI training company. Very interesting. So basically, I'm going to have GenSpark do some research about them. Wow. So right now, this is just going to take a moment to kind of, now I'm going to switch over into funnel hacking, I guess. Just competitor insight. I want to just see. And then we're going to be doing YouTube competitor research next. So lots of research first before we take lots of action. And the action that it's going to result in is this. I'm going to implement a B2B play. So that's what we're working on right now, is the B2B play for workshops, for corporate workshops, team training. Okay, so we're going to do research. And then we're going to do nice. Love me a good to-do list. So we're going to research against Outskill and other competitors. We're going to do a quick update to the website to put, I think, form and calendar for corporate workshops. Then I'm going to be doing some cold outbound as well too. We're going to be looking at that. Okay, and then we're going to craft an offer. And then we're going to do lead gen. Then we'll do some lower outreach. Slow, but simple. We're going to stick a lot of AI agents on this whole time, mostly. So, and then we're going to get into YouTube. And then we're going to be doing some YouTube. We need to, from YouTube, I made an app that senses acoustic vibrations, can monitor machines for wear. Wesley, great content. Share that. Close deals. That would crush it. That would solely crush it. Part of the stuff I'm working on from your robot. Ooh, I love robotics. Robotics is real fun. If I had time, I would definitely be building robotics right now. It would be such a good with 3D printing right now. Dude, you're building the terminal. Hell yeah, because I want to build Jarvis. The technology is available. It's not hard. Like, I may just move to Tennessee so I could get some land. And then I could have a workshop and then I could just build robotics and just call it, instead of Skunk Works, Akuna Works. Just putting that out there. Okay, YouTube production, we're going to do competitor research. We're going to scrape some YouTube channels. We're going to build a project hub for content. And we're going to do this. I have Claude, so we're going to use a lot of Claude for this. And then we're going to put together a content calendar, YouTube content calendar. And then I also want to scrape vidIQ for keywords, so that we have a hub that has the best content in my categories across all my competitors, and then also has the best keywords so that I can scrape and analyze and figure out which ones have the lowest competition scores. So when I do YouTube production this week, because I freed up 8 hours this week, completely freed up because of the content automation app, so that just produces short form content off my plate. But now the next thing is to basically, I remember Jarvis launching and having to rename Jasper due to trademarks. Oh, I know, yeah, it's like we can't use the Jarvis name, but we'll call him Teddy. Teddy, the AI juggernaut Terminator. I have some seriously advanced research, but no funding yet. Dude, Wesley, there's a dude I follow on YouTube. I'm blanking on the name so badly right now. He does very high-end engineering advanced research in his barn. This dude has a lot of money, and but it's like a whole Bill Nye the Science Guy, but for like Skunk Works. Like, I swear, I think he's like a retired military engineer or something like this. Is like, but the projects that he does is how he gets funding for his other stuff. So short answer is to say, Wesley, create a YouTube channel. It's what I'm going to be working on in about an hour, and start publishing your work, show your work, work in public. Can, but just produce. Because for me, 2026, I want to double down on YouTube. I want to do some psycho stuff and post 3 times a day. So we need to get some automations, get a little strategy before we just rocket ship that up. So that is going to get you there. Just install Claude Code on a $3 virtual private server. We just installed Claude on a virtual private server. Yeah. My members are so dope. You have lost quite a bit of weight since you started this. So proud of you. No, I lost and gained a lot of weight. I lost all my muscle. I was like, oh wait, I have no muscles. Like, I have been a chair potato trying for the last year to get the community off the ground. Not off the ground, just keep flying. You got to keep the plane in flight. So 2026, we're gonna get much more. That's why I want to do more public workshops. So it's like to motivate me to be like, get more in the gym. I have the treadmill too and stuff, but we're gonna do AI health tips. You're looking slimmer. I swear, I think I put the beauty filter on for this. It just AI is crazy. Like, it is like super wild. You are going to own 20. I want everyone to own 2026. I want all of you, Sarah, Wesley, everyone on the audience. I want all of you to crush it. And if I could share a tip, a resource, an app, a template, like to help give you a little gasoline booster, treat me like the boosters inside, like Mario Kart. Boop, 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 boop. Just like give you guys rocket boosters. Because I want you guys to crush it. I learn a lot from each and every one of you, so I give and share. So 2026 is just full of abundance for all of us, honestly. Okay, so that's going to be phase 2 is YouTube content research. We'll put that to the side for right now. And right now we're just going to focus on the corporate play for just a few moments, because I was quite intrigued, because I watched a really good YouTube video and it was talking about sellable assets, and it's like, a lot of the business is dependent on me, let's be honest, and that's not a sellable asset. If I stop creating content, the business dies. And so I have to create a legacy or an asset. I've been trying to sell some of this equipment and to have fun in the comments right now. No, content, Wesley, content, Wesley, content, Wesley. Produce more content. That will bring more attention, eyeballs, and opportunity on the things that you're working on. Why do you think I'm live streaming right now? I could be like head down on the computer, just headphones on, just with the music going, and music's starting right now. I'm not lying, but working in public is like, because I have a hypothesis. I think short form content is just becoming more just like blah. So you're gonna hop on more live streams to connect with real people, to actually connect with real people. Let's be honest, when you guys are swiping and like watching other content, it's kind of lonely. So I'm just creating a space that we all could hang out, share, collaborate, learn, grow together. You know, someone said I was like the Bob Ross of AI, and I was like, huh, that's interesting. I should dress up like Bob Ross and be like, here's how to install Claude Code on command line. I don't like live streaming, I guess, if you had it. I don't like it either, but it's the easiest form to build trust at scale. From a marketing point of view, it beats webinars, it beats emails, it beats short form content. Even long form content, it beats because you break the fourth wall. You connect with them. I can answer questions, help you right now, give you the answer right now. You're like, oh, I'm struggling with this. Oh, yeah, just do this. Like Kelvin. Kelvin came in. He's like, I'm a fitness coach. I need to make more money and grow. Dope, Kelvin. Brian Mark, go forth. Research Brian Mark. By the end of the week, you'll know exactly how to move into high ticket group coaching. You'll know how to do content on Instagram. And then you'll have the resources and didn't cost you anything. So, live streams are interesting. I never have a plan when I live stream. I don't plan live streams. As you can see, this is not planned. I just show my work. I find more when I show my work, like coaches, consultants, and other people, they look and see how I'm working and they're like, you're doing something different and moving pretty fast. I need you to teach me your Jedi ways. Because that was one of those things, like when people go into one-on-one coaching, they're like, John, teach me how to be you. Like how to move fast like you on a computer. And I was like Yoda, train you we shall. Turn you into an AI Jedi we shall. That's gonna be dope. So I want a Jedi training academy. That's basically what I'm gearing it up for. So, which by the way, while I'm talking, I can't do it because of Zoom link, but I will be updating the calendar for the community right after this. I know it's blank. It's the same Zoom link. I'm gonna be emailing you guys anyways too. I also got a few digital products in mind, but I need money to produce the content unless I do on. It's no matter what everyone's working on their projects, everyone needs money. I would solely say content first. It's all content first. If you want, it's like it's the Gary V rule. Gary V's like punch, jab, give, ask, give, but technically it's give, swoop, give, and then ask. And then back to give. You want a little give there, a little give there, and then ask. Skills and pizza. Oh, skills and pizza. We're gonna be doing. I'm excited for 2026. As you can see, it's a lovely day. But okay, so I digress. Let me kind of shape where we're working here. We're doing competitor analysis. I want to see the gap between my business and another competitor business called Outskill. They do corporate training and high ticket professional workshops. So those are two new revenue streams I want to build out for the business. So that we can basically build a little more sustainability, also serving different size clients and also doing team workshops is basically the TLDR. And then also future vision, I'm not the sole instructor. I could bring in experts like they brought in Brandon here from AI Film Academy. He got recruited to do twice a week. I'm in his community. I highly recommend joining his community. It's really dope. His posts are like super dope. I'm in a ton of AI communities. It's fascinating to see what people are working on. Sorry, I started derailed you. Keep working. The best thing, Wesley, start today creating content. I'm going to be producing 3 5-minute YouTube videos a day. That's the bar. I may not reach it, someday I miss it, but that's the bar I want to set for 2026. Like I'm going ham on YouTube content. Like now that I automated short form content, that's 8 hours back in my life. I can now reallocate that 8 hours now to YouTube content and tackle high tick or long form content, which is a big thing. Live streams is easy. Like live streams, I just commit every day to just show up. Basically, I would be a little better on the consistency, but I more want to be a little more consistent earlier in the morning because we global. We are a global community, each and every one of us. Okay, so I like this. This was cool, and then I am basically just going to their website, gathering any screenshots, um, looking at their product pages. Ooh, this AI generalist bootcamp. Because that's another thing. Like, people need a fast accelerator to AI. It's like come in and join the AI generalist bootcamp, and in 1 to 2 days, you're upskilled on AI. I just have to teach you the four wise men: GenSpark, ChatGPT, Google suite of products, and Claude. That's all. That's all. You're a generalist. That's a pretty dangerous generalist. Like that is a pretty dangerous generalist. So, I don't know. Oh, they say it's interesting. It's a 7 day training. Starts. Are they starting January 9th? So they started last week, and then these are all the things that you're going to 14-day AI deep dive. See, look, build AI clones. We're doing that in the community. Build AI voice agents. The voice agents are all right. They're not, they really have just like a single use. Um, it's really building agents, vibe coding, AI generated media, sure, image and videos, building clones, yep, HeyGen, fundamentals, that's your prompt engineering voice. So 14, I like this. And then how much do you think it is? They're going to teach you Zapier. We're not going to teach you Zapier. They're going to teach you Cursor. We're not going to teach you Cursor. You don't need any of that. No, no, no. No, no, no. We're not teaching. You don't need any of that. We're going to teach you some dope stuff. Uh, Wait, in day five, how long are these? Because in 1 day, you're going to learn Make, Zapier, and NAN. That's a nightmare. First off, why learn Make? There's no reason to learn Make. Make is way too complicated. Zapier, I would pay the premium and just go to Zapier for just like a quick automation. Actually, most of the actually for the I actually added more meeting automation this week using Zapier. Like every time there's a Fathom recording, because I have Fathom for my AI notes. Every time there's a Fathom recording, oh hold on, make sure I'm still here. So anytime a meeting happens for me or for my one-on-one clients, for the one-on-one clients, it automatically gets indexed and saved into a Google Sheet with the date, the time, and the summary and the Fathom link. So they get a Excel sheet of all our one-on-one sessions, the notes and everything in there, which they can dump that into a large language model and get some interesting insight. And then second to that is if you're in the community, instantly after our sessions from the community, it automatically goes from Fathom to creating a circle post inside the event recordings. And if you have email notifications on for the Circle app, especially, then you will get email notifications for it. I think I'm not going to be sending the email notifications out anymore because technically it does it from the app and I'm doing double work there. So that way, that after the meeting, notes and transcription already emailed out and I don't have to lift a finger. That buys me back an hour a day, 4 hours a week of doing that every single week. So it's like, well, it's like 30 minutes of like doing it, but I got it. So technically 2 hours a week of my life bought back through automation. So I'm sharing these to show you, I'm using these tools to buy back my time, to buy back hours so that I can do more. So I like this. Let's just screenshot this because I need something introductory for people to come in, get upskilled. Did you guys see the price for that? I'm gonna download this as a PDF actually. And then I'm gonna give this to GenSpark as a PDF. I'm just loading up this conversation with And there was this ad that I saw from, I don't know where, this newsletter. Because I was looking at Beehive. Put in the chat, do you guys want, I should, I should, say yes or no, an AI newsletter from me? And if so, if it's a yes, how often? Like once a week? Because if so, then, because it's a little hard to do that in Kit. I mean, I could like vibe code a template, an HTML template, and then like copy paste it. I may just do it out of Kit instead of buying some Beehive. But Beehive offers the posts, and I don't know if people read the posts. I think people read more on Substack, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, more people I hear from Substack. Okay, Weekly, and I think Substack is because I hear like the from what I've heard on TikTok, people are leaving TikTok and going to Pinterest and Substack for no bots and no algorithm and noise. They want to actually read intelligent thoughts, basically. So if that's the thing, then I'll do a Substack. Hey, Ams Creative, good to see you. Ooh, we pushed a new update to the content automation app. I'm sharing for AMS. It now does auto scheduling, so you don't have to find a time to schedule. You just click a button, it produces the content, you QA it, say yes, no, change this, and then it will automatically schedule the post. I ran home so quickly thinking we had class today. I know. I will try. What I'm also doing is like I'll send emails out before. I'm trying to do it like 1 hour before, if that's okay. Like also too like email because a lot of my members watch my live streams. Like so is also how I do my feedback too. Oh, we also implemented a new feedback thing. I know I treat Mondays as my Sundays technically because I work over the weekend, so that's on the community. So that's where I'm like, I book off no meetings on Mondays. Monday is just pure content day for me and like catching up on work, and I don't have any meetings. So I recommend. I heard a really good, interesting meeting from someone. He's like, you should start blocking off days on your calendar, and say no. And so Mondays are like a no day. Like you can't get on Mondays. Good luck. Like no. I was gonna say something messed up. I was gonna say God can't even get a hold of me on Monday, but that's messed up. I take that back. That's stupid. But seriously, like that's one of the biggest things. So I don't care about the newsletter. If you're just generating with AI, you can do the same thing on your own. Yeah. So well, here's the thing, the stuff because I read all the newsletters. So my newsletter wouldn't be here's the latest news because that doesn't benefit you. My newsletter is here's the dope shit we're doing in the community. Oops. Basically, is like we're vibe coding apps. We're this week we're doing Claude Code and we're doing VS Code. We're building Python tools. We're building vibe coding websites, and we're going to host them on Hostinger for $3 a month. So if you want to if you want to reduce the cost that you're paying to host your website down to $3 per month, and have 3 websites and unlimited landing pages, beautifully vibe coded, and you can fire your web developer who's not actually helping your website make money. If you want to update your website, highly recommend join this week's workshop. We're going to be doing that. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are classes. Fridays are office hours. So yeah, we may just do a Substack for the newsletter because it's like the stuff we're doing, the stuff I see in trends is like we're moving into AI agents, we're cutting subscriptions, we're vibe coding custom tools. Hi, Sarah. I have both Sarahs watching on each platform. I am truly blessed to be blessed by the Sarahs. It's like 2 guardian angels. By Monday, I'm having total John withdrawal. 3 days is torture. I know. That's why I live stream. I miss you guys. I come back and I'm like, I gotta live stream something. I gotta build something. Because we're doing such great things. Like as we start, it's just the daily discipline of practicing 1 hour a day with AI. Log into any tool, pick one tool, and press all the buttons. That's all. That's all you have to do. That's the extent. You will be very far ahead than most people just by that consistency of actually doing the action and pressing the buttons. So, what I'm doing right now, as I'm talking to you guys and doing side quests. Hope you're having a blessed Monday as well too. Treat this like a podcast. I'm doing competitor research because I want to do. I'm also checking out their onboarding. I wanted to copy their onboarding because they're like, are you a salaried professional, self-employed, founder, or student? And I like this because how many years of work experience do you have? Fuck, 15. How old is dirt? See, some questions. I should have fun with my application questions. For your book, now this is just for B2B. So I could do corporate workshops and see if I could do team training as another revenue stream. Because I don't have enough time, I guess. Sarah on TikTok, other Sarah, says, please say a big hi from Sarah, from the world. Like that message went from where you are to me on the West Coast to where Sarah is. So we just like international, like swoop, boom, boom, and the pass, whoop. Swish. Anyways, okay, how many years I want to, because it's interesting to see how because they're basically a training platform. They're the same thing of what I do. They're no different. They're like the Indian version of me, only they have a team and they have lots of people. So what's your goal for taking the program? Kickstart career transition, upskilling. I like that. That's pretty like clean as far as like what are you trying to do? Because they're targeting professionals. That's one of the big things. They do have like entrepreneur stuff in here. Okay. And then they use WhatsApp to do all the registering. Okay, that's cool. And then they have, I'm looking at their last programs. I wish nothing but blessings for you guys, each and every one of you. This is a 2-day workshop, and they're charging, guess how much? On YouTube, I already spoiled it, but put in the chat. Guess how much they're charging for a 14-day workshop. Granted, it's a great workshop for what you're learning. You're learning basically what I would teach you in 2 months, which is kind of insane. But these are like multi-day things. So it's technically the certification program, just without, there's more in here. Hey, Jonathan. Hello from the Amazons. Yo, we're super global. Good to see everyone. Welcome. Learning AI from around the world. He's a dinosaur really with a TikTok beauty filter. I do. I think this has a slim beauty filter. I've seen them when you like turn certain ways. It like boop, 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 boop. You can tell if someone's using the filter. No, ignore that. Okay, so, and then this is the generalist program. How much is this one? This is their, yeah. So we're going to take a screenshot of that. I'm using Go Full Page to take a screenshot. You're traveling and listening to an international podcast. Yo, let's level you up. So GenSpark. Actually, I want to recommend and try out Gems in Gemini. In Google, they have Gems, which is like custom GPTs. And then they have Opal, I think it's Opal, or Opus for NAN type workflows. So, and they're free. So go to Google, play with those two. So, because a lot of people are like, because ChatGPT never updated custom GPTs, let's be honest. They kind of just like built it, set it on the back burner, and like they're done. So I'm kind of curious just to see like how that workflow is. And it's nice, easier automation because because you could generate like prompts, images, videos. Like you could build what we're going to do in the community is we're going to build a content generator out of it. Because I think it's because you could go from idea to prompt for the image and generate the image, generate the blog post, generate the video using VO3 all in one, and you could format it however you want. So, and it takes there's no Cloud Code, there's no VS Code, there's no Python programs there's no NAN. So I think that's a great way for beginners to be like, hey, I want to quickly build some automation to just like, but I don't want to do it NAN, I don't want to vibe code. Like, so we'll be looking at that in the community. That's going to be in the Google week program. So that's like week 4 of our 5-week program. Okay, so now we got a PDF of that. We're gonna pop this all in the GenSpark. Oh, and then I'm gonna get my website. I'm really proud of my website. I put a ton of vibe coding effort into it. Well, I didn't put any effort into it. Claude did all the effort. I managed Claude. I had to sit and wait for Claude to finish all of my requests. All of my requests. Okay, so I'm gonna give all of this to GenSpark, me. I'm doing this in my business coaching hub. And I gotta give him a prompt. Hi, Claude. I want you to analyze my competitor. What they offer is a B2B training program. There's also a component in here I want to look into of they're also outsourcing out to other AI experts in their own communities and recruiting them to teach a workshop to their cohort of students. And so keep that on the back burner so that will remove me from the only teacher in the workflow, so the business is not solely dedicated on me, but we could add more value, add more classes to the curriculum. And then second to that is what we mainly want to focus is the gap here is the B2B play. What is the corporate training workshop style or offer here that we can just do both as an accelerator, just to offer for new people coming in, they could learn in like a 2-day workshop or like a 14-day accelerator that runs every 2 weeks. And then you can look at my curriculum. I'll put the AI consultant certification program in here so you can see basically what we're teaching. Let's see. Let me grab that document. So I want you to analyze the gap, the business model, the time and effort, different than, or is it a distraction also from what I'm doing as well too? Just putting it out there. So do align to the roadmap that's in the Knowledge Hub. And then also throw in there like a newsletter from Substack would also be very beneficial that I see. So it's mostly the B2B, corporate training, team training. Also, because there's also fractional, but I also have the one-on-one. So that's kind of leading into the fractional. Or we just leave it to B2B play. So, thoughts. I give all my brain thoughts to GenSpark, and GenSpark's gonna collect all my thoughts, organize everything, I'm asking Claude lots of questions to analyze what is the difference, especially in business models, time and effort. Is it going to be worth the time and effort to offer these product suites in my value ladder? Value ladder, then I'm also thinking of like a paid weekend workshop as a conversion event for traffic and ads to do that, or just evergreen webinar into the community to make it easier. Treat it high ticket and just do a webinar that onboards people into the community because it's low ticket. It's just $97 a month. Because the other thing is I could just scale the community through ads and just run an ad campaign. Basically it's like just run ads to a webinar, make it evergreen, and then onboards to the community at $97 a month. It's just a little ticket. Okay, so now GenSpark is analyzing my mess of brain thoughts. Have you had a chance to look into the new Claude feature, Cowork? Haven't yet. Claude's been releasing new features. Here's the thing with Claude. Everyone else is trying to be a generalist model. ChatGPT, a generalist in the benchmarks. Gemini, a generalist in the benchmarks. Math, coding, writing, whatever. Claude is going a different route. They're like, we want to go just software developers. Like, we want to create the LLM that's the best for software developers. He's thinking right now. And that's why they're winning right now or crushing it, because they went focus, not serving everyone, not trying to boil the ocean like ChatGPT. They're like, we're going to focus on a specific avatar, software developers. We're going to give them the best large language model for them, and then we're going to give it to them where they want it. Command line interface, terminals and stuff. I was talking about that earlier. Coworker is like Claude Code, but for other workflows. Interesting. There's a Claude Ralph or something like that, Ralph mode, that makes him a little more agentic or something like that as far as the workflow. So Claude is going to meet, all this means is to continue to invest, to go deep into learning the Claude features. That's all. Instead of chasing shiny objects and stuff, like there's some new models that came out. Who cares? Just go deeper on Claude. I will look at the co-work feature because we want to maximize our subscriptions and the tokens. Like, let's be honest. Like, oh yeah. Let me see how we're doing on time for a second. I got 15 minutes. Okay, so I got 5 minutes until I have to go pick up food from. So here's the thing: if you guys want to get super nerdy, I order party trays of food as meal prep. I know it's super. Here's my thing. I hate cooking and I hate going to the grocery store. So I find a restaurant. L&L Barbecue is like the easiest to go to. Like, where can you get bulk made protein? Like, as much meat, protein, chicken, beef that you can. Like, where can I buy just that already cooked, ready to go? Like, wherever. I pay like $40 for like a whole tray like this, which is nothing. Because then I'll take that tray as soon as I get home, and I have glass containers. And then I upgraded this is so embarrassing, but when I first made money from the community, and I was like, oh, I could actually like spend some money to actually improve my environment and like my routine. Like, what would I invest in? I invested in glass containers to improve the meal prepping so that my food doesn't dry out from plastic containers. It's super nerdy anyways. But so then from that $40 party tray, I just pile it all up into containers, and then carbs. I eat a lot of carbs. It's cup of noodles. Let's be honest. But outside of that, then, because when it comes time to cook, all I do is take it out, unload it as much as I want. It's a buffet. I'm like, as much as I want, and then I just add some carbs, and then that's pretty much it. So I don't, and then cleanup is easy. So I don't spend time cooking. I don't spend time cleaning up. I don't spend that much time food shopping. So all that time buys me back. So I learned this when I was working in Silicon Valley. Like, we had to like time optimize everything. Like, everything, it was like time optimized of like revenue per minute of what your AI, what you were as a whole. That's a weird place. So it works. Do that. L&L Barbecue is like the easiest to go to just get the experience of like the routine of it, and then you can find other restaurants and then mix around that way. And then you're just looking for a party tray of pre-made protein. Like, if you got the protein already cooked, it's cheaper than any of the pre-made boxes. Like, if you order like those meal prep services, those are so expensive, and the food they give you is so tiny portions. I'm like, what is this for, an ant? Like, I can't, I'm not gonna feel full, not even from like 3 of these. Like, is this food for an ant? So that's why. So right now, I just placed an order before I did the live stream, and they're like, when do you want it? I'm like, in an hour and a half, so I could cook and work. So basically, while they were cooking the food and prepping and doing all my cooking, I vibe coded a new feature. We vibe coded a new feature for the content automation app. We also shipped a new feature to the community, a feedback board, so that we could improve the community. I'm already starting the analysis of the competitor research. That's done. And so that time, again, what is your revenue task? Should I spend my time cooking and oh my God, it's time for me to lunch and I got to get the bag on the ingredient. I don't have time for that. Like, no. So that's a little how I time optimize, which is like super nerd. Just to say, I have 5 minutes left. But we have here, what does Genspark say about this? He's like, let me give it to you straight, looking at it and looking at your plan. What they're doing that I'm not. They have a corporate training revenue stream. They're upskilling your team, upskill your business, dedicated enterprise offering. They're packaging the same content, but it's for B2B and it's likely 3 to 5 times the price. Corporate workshops are $5,000 to $15,000 per company versus $97 per B2C. Your gap, you have no B2B play right now, zero. That's why I started this exercise to be like, here's success, here's me. AI, analyze the gap and give me what I need to change because I just turned it into to-do list and by the end of the week we'll have this corporate B2B strategy implemented or basically. Weekend workshop conversion, 2-day AI mastermind, 16 hours, $299 discount even from higher intensive immersion and it's a tripwire. Then it tripwires into your fellowship or your mastermind upsell, creates urgency. There's only 25 spots, which is kind of small. I like that. Times $299. Oops. $299 times 25. That's nice because then I could give those 25 people close attention and then it's exclusive and then I could spend 1 or 2 days with you and go crazy. Plus, release your book. How do you say it? Coming to your live, press go. New book on Amazon where I show you how to automate and save 10 to 20 hours a week using principles I use in my philosophy. Coming soon. Written and helped by Sarah D. Back right there. I got to pin you. That way you can see if you're looking to become an author and write your book on Amazon and learn the secrets of how to use AI, go reach out to Sarah, send her a direct message right now. Your book will sell you. She will show you how to turn your book into a public speaking opportunity so that you can get paid as a public speaker and your book sells you. Your book isn't a revenue stream. Your book sells bigger opportunities for you to get into bigger rooms with bigger players. Strategy we're doing a lot of strategies for 2026. Jesus. Love it. Grateful for Sarah. And then I should read some of the chapters from the book from that. So we shall see. We're doing good. I got a couple more minutes here. Okay, so multi-expert model, the 5 expert sessions over the weekend, not just one instructor. Learn from the top AI guy in said network. Your gap, it's me. I'm the only teacher. So if I'm sick, unavailable, or burnt out, the business stops. So that's why I'm trying to build an asset. That's the biggest liability. Tiered product ladder with career progression. You come in for the workshop, you get upskilled, then you move into intensive cohorts, and then moves into self-paced courses. Each tier feeds the next, clear progression from one. My gap is my master plan simplifies to just one offer, which is just the community, which is smart for scale, but it's missing the high ticket back end. And every business needs a low and high ticket on the back end, especially for 2026. Like, don't go into 2026 without a low and high ticket value ladder, basically. Numbers don't lie. Your current model is blah, 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 blah. Your out skills model is $299 a workshop, brings in just that from the workshops alone. The workshops alone would bring in more money than the community just doing that 4 times a week or just doing that 2 times a month. That's insane. Fellowship programs, likely 2 to 5K per person, smaller cohorts, high touch. Self-paced courses, and the self-paced courses, I want to table that. B2B corporate training, 5 to 20K per engagement, scalability, multi-expert deliverability. The match you should consider, if you add a 2-day workshop, a B2B corporate training, and a high-ticket one-on-one accelerator, that would bring in blank on top of your membership base, which is less ongoing time commitment than the weekly workshops. The distraction test is B2B model a distraction? Let's be skeptical. Against it? Low complexity creep, attention fragmentation, blah, blah, blah. Why you should higher lifetime value for the customer. That's the biggest thing. Authority positioning, leveraging your existing assets, removes the revenue ceiling and then fractional AI consulting pipeline, which is nice because then I want to move into the retainers from that. That's the bigger play. And then my recommendation, the hybrid play, don't choose, do both, and sequence them strategically. In the next 90 days, keep growing the community. Okay. For the next 90 days, just grow the community with the webinar funnel. Okay, that's cool. And then phase 2 is building the workshop foundation. Create one killer 2-day curriculum, 14-hour intensive. Wow, 14. Would you guys do 14 hours? Are you adding marketing analytics? I do have marketing analytics. That's just Google Analytics. Just super simple. Hey, Crystal Fox. Good to see you. How are we doing on time? Okay, I gotta go. I gotta pause here. We'll just get the summary of this, of what Claude says right here. Yep, he's saying it's a distraction. Come back to it later. Okay. Newsletter play, you mentioned Substack, AI entrepreneur. He basically just says, keep it simple. Just do the ads, do a webinar, keep live streaming, and just grow the community for the next 90 days. I was like, okay, thank you. Thank you. That's why you have Jen Spark as your business coach. And then I'm just reading this last part. Okay, after you reach a certain stage, then add it later. I agree. Okay, webinar. Okay, your 12-week roadmap. Okay, shiny object. That's all. And don't complicate it. Okay, cool. So that was using GenSpark for competitor analysis, checking out shiny objects, and that's why I like having GenSpark as the business coach. He's like, John, that was a distraction. You should be focusing on the stuff that you should be doing, continuing to add value for your community members, which, by the way, this week is Cloud Code, VS Code, and we're going to do Python, websites, building apps, automation. Next week after that, we're building on that skill set so that we could build content automation apps. And then the week after that, we're doing all of Google Suites. Gems, Anti-Gravity, Opus, Gemini 3, Nano Banana, Pro, Build, Google AI Studio. Like, they have a ton of products we're going to go through. All free. All free. So I'm going to go grab my meal prep. Good to see each and every one of you. I'll live stream later today. So definitely join the community. Link is in the bio. And join our live classes, and you get a one-on-one session with me. So I'll see each and every one of you. Sarah.